KitCheck uses a combination of RFID and cloud-based technology to track medication in kits everywhere they go with complete control. They automate the workflow, they eliminate errors, and they improve patient safety in the process. Please join me in welcoming Kevin MacDonald, the co-founder and CEO of KitCheck, with a background. Welcome.
Thank you.
With a background in computer science, Kevin left Sun Microsystems in late 2004 and joined an RFID startup company where he led some of the largest RFID projects actually in the world in places like Airbus, Smith & Nephew, and J&J. So take it away.
Great, thank you. Good morning, everyone. I ask you today, what can you do in your academic medical center that can save you $1 million annually, increase patient safety, and also increase operational efficiency? 12 of your peers are already doing this with KitCheck. Many people interact with kits every day in hospitals, and they don't even realize what the energy is that's going on behind the scenes to process these kits. This is a kit. A kit is a set of medications that can be used for really anything from intubation to an emergency situation, very commonly for code carts. When a code situation happens, there may be 100 items in that med tray, but only 2 or 3 items will end up getting used. When that kit goes downstairs, there's a technician who has to figure out what's wrong with it. Can any of you pick out what's wrong with this kit? There's a vial missing right there. And that process of figuring out what's wrong is very error-prone and very tedious. It actually is even worse because the technician is supposed to look at the expiration date on every one of those little vials. Can you imagine looking at hundreds and thousands of vials every single day? Well, a technician, when they have a kit, it takes them about 15 minutes to go through and figure out what's wrong, what's missing, what's expired, what's going to expire, what might be recalled. And when they're done, they then hand the kit over to a pharmacist who takes an additional 15 minutes, so 30 minutes in total, to just replace that one missing vial. All in all, if you look at a vial, let's call it a vial of vasopressin, during its lifetime, it's going to go upstairs to a clinical unit and come back downstairs when something else in the kit gets used. It's going to get touched by 16 people, 8 of them registered pharmacists. Can you imagine the amount of labor that we're spending checking expiration dates? It's crazy. And when we look at it, we're not even very good at it. So your average academic medical center has 700 kits. Your average academic medical center will have 140 kits that have an expired med. I was in one UHC hospital about 8 weeks ago, and I found a lidocaine that had expired in 1999. Your average academic medical center will have 70 kits that have an incorrect drug. I was in another academic medical center, and I found adult meds in a pediatric crash kit. So how does KitCheck work? We solve this problem by putting RFID tags on the drugs prior to them arriving at the hospital. So with that tagged drug, you now have intelligence about what's going on with this drug. You put the drugs into the kit, and then in the central pharmacy, the kit goes into the scanning station that we provide. Now, rather than taking a half hour, in 5 seconds, I go to the website, I hit the scan button, and KitCheck will tell me exactly what's wrong, what's missing, what's expired, what may expire soon. So the technician knows exactly what they need to do to fix the kit. They've then fixed the kit, they put the tray back into the scanning station with the newly tagged meds, rescan, and KitCheck tells them that the kit is complete and ready to go. We know exactly who fixed up the kit. We no longer need a registered pharmacist involved, and KitCheck will automatically generate all the regulatory paperwork that goes along with it. All in all, we have our hospitals saving more than $1 million annually if they're academic size. When you boil it down to a vial by vial savings, you have more than $4 in savings. And the tip of the iceberg is just the labor savings. $4.07 for every single med, and you get added benefits like one of the UHC hospitals 6 weeks ago called me up and they said, hey, we found some propofol in a place that it really shouldn't have been. Can you tell us about that propofol? We were able to give a full history of exactly who had touched it, and we were able to find out that in endo suite number 3, that propofol had been issued. They were able to immediately find out who was self-diverting. So you have the ability to have traceability to every single drug, and you can really increase safety. And you can also radically reduce inventory. Another UHC hospital, using anesthesia kits, they were able to reduce their OR medication inventory by 40%. It's a pretty drastic number, and the reason why they were able to reduce their inventory by so much, it's because you're able to turn over your inventory faster, and you're able to see exactly what's going on with your inventory. So medications that never get used never need to go to kits in the first place. So again, I challenge you. I think we are the only solution, not just for kitting, but out there in general, that any of you could take home today and a month from now be experiencing the savings of $4 per med or over $1 million a year in an academic medical center, have increased patient safety, not having expired drugs, which are the root cause of 30% of Joint Commission problems, and also increased performance through inventory visibility. That's KitCheck. Thank you.
Good. Okay. Thank you very much.
Great.
You did a great job.
Thank you very much.